I had always wanted to be an author from the time I was little. I used to make up stories all the time, and I would script plays for puppet shows and so forth in my neighborhood. And then the safe route to do is to become a journalist. You don't think you're going to be creative enough to be a novelist. And I've taught Julia Cameron's The Artist Way a number of times, and she calls those shadow artist types of jobs. When you take a job that you know has a career path, you're never sure that being a novelist or an author is going to be something that you can rely on as an income. But a journalist was, and so I did that. And then the newspaper I worked for was bought out, and I didn't want to work downtown Atlanta, so I decided to go the business route, and I worked for a number of companies and founded a newsletter at a bunch of those, worked for a nonprofit organization. Everything that I did throughout my whole entire career was centered around stories. I loved what made people tick. I enjoyed finding out what made people tick, and through interviewing people for lifestyle type of articles, I found that everybody had their own unique voice. And then when I started writing novels, actually that came right in 2008. I had been the marketing director for a real estate developer, and of course 2008 was the crash, and so the company I worked for was no longer, and I started writing, and I realized that my characters had their own voices like the people I had been interviewing for that many years. And so I wrote a couple of books and queried a few of them out, and they got some decent responses, and then I struck upon this one, and that just happened.